If you were there as you were Secretary of Labor during that time, hopefully you would have been involved in debate prep and all that stuff.
I probably wouldn't be.
And you notice, look, he lost his fastball. Like, I mean, he's getting old. We're all getting old. We're all going to be there at some point. Would you have stood up in that situation if it was accurate, saying, look, it's time for you to step down. We got to find someone else.
It had to have happened before that. If the president was going to make a decision not to run, it had to happen.
So if you were in that room that allegedly happened.
I watched that debate. I turned the TV on. I saw the president come out. Just from the first moment out, his coloring was off. And I couldn't believe that. He sounded hoarse. His voice was hoarse.
Did you know right then and there he was all done?
I knew right then and there's a problem.
When we met with him at our building, I noticed a significant decline.
Let's talk about the decline. Jay Tapper's trying to make but he's trying to make it sound like he has dementia and memory loss. He doesn't have memory loss.
They're all writing books, to your point. Yeah. They're not donating any of the money they're making off
forget the book.
But here's the thing. Here's what I got to say about that. There's all this conspiracy theory that it was a big kept secret. Yeah, you can't keep a secret in Washington, D.C.
No, but like I said, it wasn't Ronald Reagan Alzheimer's second term. Like, they hid that. Joe Biden doesn't have Alzheimer's, doesn't have dementia. When we walked into a union hall that day to talk to you, he wasn't on his game that day. And I know exactly going in, he was so aggravated and frustrated that he had to go into the Teamsters to ask for the endorsement that particular day. What he should have done that day is just you and him have a conversation before that. I don't think you had a chance to express to him one-on-one how you felt, and he certainly, I don't think, has a chance to express to you.
I'll be honest with you.
No one even let it happen.
We couldn't have access to him.
Yeah, no one let it happen, which is a problem.
Was a problem.
Which is a problem.
And I'll tell you this, like, because you were there, you actually answered some questions that we had, which was great. But through that process, and we never did this process as a union, no one has ever interviewed presidential candidates in our building in front of rank and file members. Everybody had the same script, and
which is great.
We did everybody that was in that race. But I'll tell you this, when we asked the Trump administration to come in, or the Trump campaign, right away they responded. We dealt with 2 people, got the dates. It was like seamless. After that, trying to get a commitment to get President Biden in and navigate through his infrastructure, as you related earlier, it was crazy. It was awful. It was a tough process. So equally as frustrated he was coming in there, we were equally as frustrated saying, hey, this guy wants our endorsement. He's been the most pro-labor president we've ever had. Why are they making this so difficult?
Again, it goes back to staff thinking they're protecting the boss and they're not. They're actually hurting the boss. It's like not letting people contact the president sometimes. And it's happening with Trump now, I'm sure. There are people that he should be talking to that the staff is holding him out. Meanwhile, like, they have a relationship. The only thing I can equate to when I was the mayor of Boston, like, people would say to me, you talk to too many people, everyone has your cell phone. So, like, if somebody wanted to come into a meeting, they couldn't get in, they would just call me on my cell phone. I would call him, talk to him, call him back, whether it's a person that's a front desk receptionist in City Hall, or
isn't that your job?
Or a president of a company. Yeah, that's my job.
I mean, I give my cell phone out all the time.
I do too.
Much to my detriment at times, right?